How's it going, everyone, and welcome to the second episode of the West Ham United career mode. And before we do get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for all the support you gave on the last episode. If we can try and get over 100 likes on this episode, that would be greatly appreciated. And before we do get stuck into any of the transfers as well, we do have the first game of the episode in the pre-season tournament against Espanyol. And this will be the lineup that we're going with for the first game of the series. It's a pretty strong lineup, and if you did watch my first episode of the Bayern Munich career mode, this formation really did work for me, so I'm going to be trying it with West Ham. It's a pretty strong lineup going into this game, so I'm hoping that we can perform well in this one. I feel like we did really well when we played Espanyol with a bit of a reserve team early on in the pre-season tournament, so hopefully we can make some sort of impact again. And we're already through on goal here with ProleteR having a shot. And that was a good effort and only just wide of the post there from the Argentine. That's here with Lanzini playing this one inside. Here's Kiyate playing it again. A really good opportunity and a great save there by Diego Lopez. Back out for Pablo Piassi, the ex-Valencia winger, having a shot and it's off the bar. What an effort that was, and they probably should have taken the lead from that. And it's now going to be Diop inside to Jurado, and he ends up taking the lead. It's a really good shot into the bottom corner, and that's just not good enough, really. That's poor defending by me. I think the most annoying thing about that goal is I could have prevented that so easily. It's now going to fall for Cresswell again, for some reason making a lot of runs forward, but it's going to be here for Faguli having a shot. And again, it's a wasted opportunity. We should have capitalised on that one. It's ProleteR forward again, and we'll play it here to Lanzini, playing it once more. This is surely the opportunity to score for us, and it's Payet having a shot, and he does end up scoring the goal that equalises in this game for us. That is the goal that we desperately needed, but also completely deserved 100%. We really deserved to score that goal. So many opportunities, and it's Payet with his second goal in 2 games in the International Cup. And we go into the break with a 1-1 scoreline, but it could have been a lot worse for us. Considering how many chances we had, we really should have done better. But as we go into the second half, we need to make sure we keep attacking, and eventually we might find the goal to take us in the lead. Now it's Lanzini playing it here to Noble, and we have a really good run being made by ProleteR having a shot. It's a good save again by Diego Lopez, who really has kept Espanyol in this game. It's going to be Faguli into Noble, back to Faguli again, a really good opportunity, and we should score this one, and we haven't done so. Once again, another wasted opportunity and poor finishing by me. And back inside again, we have a really good run being made. Can we score this time? No, we can't. Lanzini puts it off target, and you'd expect him to do so much better there. Oh, great interception by Kiyate in a really good position. And we're going to play this one through here to Lanzini again, who ends up scoring this time. And we do finally take the lead in this game. It's 2-1, and that's a fantastic strike there by Lanzini. It's a really good finish from someone who should have converted that earlier chance, but it doesn't matter now because we're 2-1, we're in the lead. With the way that we're playing and the way that Espanyol are pressing us, we could have an opportunity to maybe get a goal, but I don't want to speak too soon because they may hit back at us, and they've got a good opportunity here with Piassi with the shot. And they do end up equalising. It's a 4-goal thriller, and we certainly should have done better defending there. That just was not good enough from me. And again, I jinx myself. I give the ball back. They have a really good opportunity with Piassi, played inside. And he only had one thing on his mind there, going for goal, and it's a really good finish. And again, it's really good passing here. We'll play this one through, and it's Payet through on goal, having a shot. And he ends up taking the lead for us, getting his second goal in the game. And that's a really, really good finish by Payet. He seems to be working such wonders on that left mid position. Really doing well coming inside. He's almost like an inside attacking midfielder when he's playing out wide. And this formation certainly does seem to favour Payet because he's really getting involved in the game. And that's his second goal. And that's his third goal in the pre-season tournament for Payet. And there we have it. We end up winning this one 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller. And somehow we've come out on top in this one. It was really end-to-end with both teams having great chances to win the game. But in the end, it's Payet's brilliance that does win us the game late on. I'm really happy with the attacking style of football we were playing in this game, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come this season. I certainly need to work on my defending a little bit and also my finishing in front of goal, but apart from that, I'm very, very happy with the way we played. And after that game, we do have a transfer offer for Adrian as well, and it's going to be an offer from AC Milan. They've offered £9 million, but we're just going to reject all these offers and disallow future offers. So unfortunately, Top Rack has declined his contract, which does disappoint me a little bit. He's basically saying he's a top player at his current club, which means I need to offer him crucial first team player if there's any chance of us signing him. So I will go ahead and give him 80 grand a week, a 3-year deal and crucial first team player, and hopefully he does accept it. Unfortunately for Carlos Bacca though, it looks like Milan are not going to budge on the price they've got for him. The highest that I'm really willing to go for Carlos Bacca is £37 million, otherwise they can just forget about it. Now that I've got a final scout report on Stefanos Capino, I will go ahead and make an offer for him. I'm going to go ahead and offer £3 million, and I will also go ahead and offer one of our backup goalkeepers. Hopefully Olympiacos do accept this deal, £3 million plus Raphael Spiegel. We also have a final scout report on Alban Lafont as well, so I may also make an offer for him. I've had a few comments saying that I shouldn't be replacing Adrian or Randolph, but I'm not doing that by signing these goalkeepers. By signing Lafont or Capino, we're basically building for the future, so although they're probably not really going to get too much game time in the first couple of seasons, in the third or fourth season they could be real game changers for us and they could end up being first choice keepers. So just think of me going in for these goalkeepers as third choice for the time being, but in the future they could easily be first choice. Hopefully 3.5 million plus Spiegel will be enough to get him. It's really a toss up between Lafont or Capino, but to be honest I'd be happy signing either of them. On the first episode I did implement a little bit of a poll halfway through the video asking you guys if we should be signing Carlos Bacca or Lacazette, and I'm currently looking at the results from that poll and it's pretty clear that a lot of you guys want me to sign Lacazette instead. Although there was 40% of the votes for Carlos Bacca, I still don't think we'd be able to go in for him. Milan just aren't budging on their price, so I think it makes sense to go for Lacazette instead. Although having said that, he is also pretty much just as expensive as Carlos Bacca will probably be. But what we do get with Lacazette that we don't get with Carlos Bacca is a bit of pace, a bit of skills as well, and he's also 4 years younger than Carlos Bacca as well, so if we can get him for this amount, 38 million plus Sacco, I'd be very happy. But in the meantime, we do have a game now in the pre-season tournament against Olympic Lyon. I'm not going to be playing the game against Olympic Lyon, but this will be the team we're going with for the game. It's a pretty strong lineup, and I have actually dropped Caleri for Fletcher, so we'll have to see how he does in this game. They've had a bit of a mixed bag of results in the couple of games they played in the pre-season tournament, with 1 win and 1 loss, and it's only 1 goal that separates both the teams, with Andre Ayew getting the winner for us. And we do have some player training after that as well, so we will go ahead and simulate this session. Some decent-ish results from that training session, and Ashley Fletcher by the next training session will probably be 67. And what do you know, we have a transfer offer accepted from Olympic Lyon for Alexandre Lacazette, 38 million plus Diafra Sacco, and we also have an offer accepted as well for Carlos Bacca, so this really is going to go down to the line. We'll give him a 2-year deal just like he wants, 120 grand a week. Lacazette only wants 80 grand a week, so really I'm leaning towards the deal for Lacazette more than Carlos Bacca because he does seem cheaper and he does seem like the better option over Carlos Bacca financially and also in terms of talent and what he's going to bring to the club. I will actually offer Lacazette a crucial first team player role, 80 grand a week, and see if he does accept it. So for both of the goalkeepers we're going in for, unfortunately the transfer offers are unacceptable. For Alban Lafont, it looks like we're going to have to offer a bit more money, and considering what a talent he is for the future, I'm willing to overspend a little bit to get him. However, I'm not really too sure about Stefanos Capino, and other clubs are going in for him as well, but I will match his market valuation, plus offering Raphael Spiegel as well. For the 3rd or 4th time in a row, Toprak has declined his contract, so I think I will just forget about this deal. I'm thinking maybe going for other positions that we probably do need to strengthen, and this guy Kenny Tete was a player that was suggested quite heavily in the last episode. I'm not really too sure what his valuation is, but I do know he's a good prospect for the future. I just want to see if Ajax have a realistic valuation that I can match, because I really don't think we'll get him for £3 million. But we do now have another game here in the European International Cup, and we will be playing this game. I would like to go as far as possible in the pre-season tournament, and that's why I've picked a strong side once again for this game. The only changes we are making from the previous game we played is putting Antonio on the right wing, and we've also got Zaza starting up front, so we'll have to see how he does in this game. And the other 2 teams that are left in the European International Cup are Wolfsburg and also Espanyol, who we did beat in the first game of the pre-season tournament. I really do feel confident of getting to the final and winning the pre-season tournament, but we do have Lokomotiv Moscow that we do need to beat if we're going to do that. Our great interception, Kouyaté will play it forward up here to Zaza. running through the midfield and having a shot as well, and he ends up putting it off target. We probably should have done better with that chance, but then again, it was on his weak foot. And it is now going to be a corner for Lokomotiv Moscow, so this one's going to be interesting. Whips into the middle and a dangerous ball, and it's going to float back in. We need to clear this one, and we do end up doing that, but it's back out for them. And they could have a shot. We need to be careful. It's just over the bar. I don't really know any of the players from Lokomotiv Moscow, apart from Chorluka, obviously, because I was trying to sign him. But here they go down this right-hand side, and what a save that is by Adrian. That's a fantastic save. I don't know how he managed to save that one. It's going to be Samadov on the ball, having a shot. Again, a great save there by Adrian. We'll play this one inside again. It'll be Zaza through on goal, and we're going to have a shot with this one. Oh, it's just wide. That was a really good effort there by Zaza, and again, he finds his shot off target. So it's been a really, really good half. Very end-to-end stuff once again. I'm very much enjoying FIFA 17 so far. But once again, my finishing and my ability to find that final pass in the final third really has let me down. Great defending there by Ogbonna. They still have the opportunity though. Noble intercepts though. It's going to be back out here again, and it will be Denisov with the shot, who does end up scoring. And that's really disappointing, I have to admit. Once again, we are the one that concedes the first goal of the game, and it's just really poor defending by me. I should have closed him down. And, well, I think that shot went into the back of the net, mainly because it was nutmegging Reed. It'll be Simone Zaza running through again, and we're going to have a shot with him as well, and it's just wide. Again, a really poor finish, and I think I might substitute him because he really hasn't played well. I need to be a bit more confident with my attacking football like I was in the last game. It's Lanzini now, though, having a shot, and it's a really good effort. Just wide, so close there to equalising. So unfortunately, we do end up losing in the semi-final pre-season tournament. It's a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie, because we had some good opportunities to win the game. But once again, it's just me getting used to trying to finish in front of goal and just trying to find that final pass in the final third that really did let me down in the game. We really did play well in the first half, but it did derail slightly in the second half. We didn't have the chances, and when Lokomotiv scored in the second half, they got a lot of momentum from that, and they probably could have won by more goals in the end. Had we have gone to the final of the pre-season tournament, we would have been facing up against Wolfsburg, and I think we probably could have won that game had we have got that far. But we do finally have a contract offer accepted from Alexandre Lacazette, and to be honest, that is a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought he would decline his contract again, but unlike Bakker, he does accept his contract first time round. Even though we're paying 38 million for Lacazette, I still think he'll be that world-class striker that we do need. And although we couldn't make it happen in real life, it is welcome to the club for Alexandre Lacazette, and hopefully he will be banging in the goals for us. And I'll be honest, Lacazette was probably my first transfer target when I did decide that I was going to do this West Ham career mode. And it is great to see that we have got him for 38 million plus Diafra Sakho. He's got the 4-star skills as well, and I think he will be a perfect player for this team and the formation that we're playing. And I think he does have some room for development, so hopefully he does do that this season whilst banging in the goals. But this will be where I end off this episode of this career mode, and hopefully you have enjoyed. And if you have enjoyed this episode of the West Ham United career mode, make sure you leave a like on the video. And if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. I'm trying to upload daily if it is possible, so if you could show your support on the videos, that would be greatly appreciated. In the next episode, hopefully we will be making some more signings for this team. I'm not really too sure who we need to sign or where we need to strengthen, but if you do have any idea of where I should be strengthening the squad, in what positions, do let me know in the comments down below. I think in the next episode I will try and sell a few players and hopefully loan out a few, but we haven't had any transfer offers for players I want to sell yet. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.